Welcome to Ntshu Air, a member of the PSI Group of Companies with more than 40 years of relevant industry experience and expertise. We are a leading compressed air system provider, and safety is at the core of our operations. It is therefore imperative that all workers and visitors adhere to our on-site safety regulations. All visitors to the Ntshu Air premises should immediately report to our reception area. You will be requested to sign in and indicate who you will be visiting. After signing, your host will be collecting you, and you are required to stay with your host at all times during your visit. Visitors must please park in the allocated areas which are clearly marked. You must never park in the middle of the road. At Ntshu Air, we have a strict no alcohol and drug policy. We do not allow alcohol or drugs of any kind on our premises. People under the influence of substances are not allowed to be on site. Spot breathalyzer tests can be administered at any time, and if you are found to be under the influence, you will be escorted off the premises. There are first aid boxes in key areas of the buildings, and signage is in place to show you their locations. We have trained first aiders on site that are able to manage the situation until professional help arrives. All our notice boards show the names and photos of our first aiders. We have a fire alarm in place that will sound in the event of a fire or an emergency evacuation. Please exit the area immediately by following the exit signs. Proceed immediately to the assembly point at the main gate and do not delay. If the exits are blocked by fire, please use the nearest fire extinguisher and follow the instructions on the label. In terms of general safety regulations, PPE requirements for the identified risk areas are indicated by signage posted at all entrance points to the factory. All persons entering the site must adhere to PPE requirements at all times. This is also applicable to persons other than employees entering the identified areas. Your host will provide you with the necessary PPE gear needed on site. Pedestrians should always keep to and use marked walkways. Beware of moving vehicles and forklifts. In some of our production areas, there are overhead cranes that have suspended loads. Please be vigilant around them and under no circumstances stand or walk under these loads. Always be aware of forklifts, cars, trucks, and other vehicles on site, as well as any pedestrians using the roads on our premises. Please keep to the designated speed limit of 10 km per hour at all times. An emergency is defined as an extraordinary event requiring immediate action, because of their ability to pose a direct and immediate threat to human life and property. During emergencies, the alarm will be activated, and all employees and visitors may be required to evacuate the buildings to the nearest assembly points. Emergency numbers are also situated throughout the premises for easy access. The most important point that must be remembered is that safety is not just the responsibility of management, but also the responsibility of each person that works on site. Every Ntshu Air employee, contractor, or visitor must obey all instructions and rules issued to them in the interest of health and safety. Thank you for taking the time to familiarize yourself with our on-site policies and regulations. We hope you will have a safe and enjoyable visit with us.